Good morning, everybody. Welcome to August. This morning, uh, it was brought to my attention that maybe some things didn't get explained. And yeah, I went back through and looked, and I didn't explain some things in my vlog, so I figured I'd better do it now. Well, one is we did sell the cultivator that we used to have. We also sold the John Deere with the front loader, and we brought the Ford down and put a front loader attachment on that, bought a bucket for it. We also have this weight for this it was really, really cheap. It's just a concrete filled 55-gallon drum somebody welded up and bolted up. But anyway, we bought that for loading bales, and we bought this cultivator to replace it, and that's where our money has gone. And then we bought this Alice Chalmers to pull it. So that's change number one I did not explain very well. That's kind of my fault, so I apologize. No, we did not buy this fast track. This is on demo. It was delivered yesterday from the dealership. They started carrying this brand. I don't know much about it. They said if I had any work for it, go ahead and try it out, see what I thought. I looked up the list price on this thing, and I don't have almost $260,000 for this tractor. It's probably going to be, hey, we used it, we enjoyed it, thanks for the demo, and send it on. Anyway, we also got this shed. I don't remember if I explained it or not, but we replaced our other shed with this one. It was actually the timber we got out of the old one. It was about the same. And as you see, we have the equipment from the other farm has been all moved down here. I've got it all kind of crammed in here as best as I can. If you watched the last video, you'll notice I received a letter from Mr. Culver. Mr. Culver has bought the Rathborne Farms, and he offered us some ground in exchange for our ground that we got from our neighbor, Mr. Billings, Ed. I called Ed and talked to him a little bit about it, and he said it was not a concern to him. He said the ground down in the valley is better ground, which is where that land is. We'll go look at it here because we're going to go plant it in just a little bit. Oh, light's turned off. It's starting to get light out. Anyway, we're going to go plant it here in just a little bit, and we'll have a look at it and see what it really looks like. I did get soil maps for it and everything. I mean, and as soon as it was signed, he had heavy construction equipment up there at that farm and multiple trucks going in and out. Now, another thing that I did is I found this old dump truck, which has a hair bit over the capacity for both our old truck and the trailer. And the deal was struck, and I only had to pay about $9,000 for that. So, all in all, we've ended up kind of good, bad, and indifferent. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to get into this rental. Well, not rental, I guess I should say. We're going to get into this demo. My bad. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning, so I'm still kind of getting along with it. And oh, there goes my milk. He must have already been here this morning before I started. I don't know if I explained that either. I do have a delivery driver that comes up and takes my milk every day and runs it to town for me. I don't have to worry about it or do anything with it. He just takes it and it's gone. And then they put the money in my account a little bit later. So we're going to try to sneak this through here. I still don't know what I'm going to do with all this other equipment, but that's okay. We'll find a use for it or something. But anyway, yeah, it just goes into my account and we're good to go. So we're just going to back this up over here. Whoop. Don't want to hit nothing. There we go. I think I can sneak this through. But anyway, let's get in here and we'll get our seeder out. And we're going to go down there and we're going to plant some grass because we lost one of our grass fields. And I had to buy some bales in order for us to be able to feed our cattle. So kind of a bad deal in the long run. Well, I think we've got enough here. We could go plant that grass field down there in the bottom. Well, the one we're going to turn to grass anyway. I think we even got enough room to get this out of here. So anyway, one of the things about this tractor that I have seen already is it is incredibly fast. I've never seen a tractor that can go up to 40 miles an hour. So this is a real pleasure for me. Honestly, a real pleasure. But we shall see what happens with it. Like I said, I doubt I could even afford something like this. I've already got a small loan out as it is. Well, you know, it handles these bumps a little bit better, so I guess it can't be terrible. But we'll find out. Anyway, we've got several fields down here that we basically swapped for. Wasn't planning on it, but after thinking really long and hard about it, I guess it was worth it in reality. I guess it was. I haven't been able to find a drawback. The soil maps show we've got very good soil down here with excellent yield potentials, as long as I do everything right. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But thankfully, we don't have to climb that hill anymore. Well, that's one thing I don't like. That's nice, but you can barely see out the side posts here from where we sit. Okay, now I'm going to have to just, I guess we're going to have to sit right here. I'll jump out real quick. Ain't nobody coming. Open this up. So, the fields that we now own are on either side here. We own this one on the left, which has soybeans in it. And we own this one on the right. We own this cornfield down here near the bottom. Let's get down here. And then the field below it as well, right here. So quite a few fields. Well, and also this one on the left, which is also soybeans, but it kind of blends with that other one at the moment. So we're going to turn around and we're going to head up here, and the field that we are going to work and turn into grass is this top field up here. But I wanted to show you, you know, what the field looked like, just so everybody had an idea, you know, what this was. I mean, it's quite a bit of ground. It's nice and smooth, well, relatively smooth for the most part. So I can't complain. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. And I think we'll line ourselves up here on the edge. Oh, this is different steering than I'm used to. Not used to this type of crab steering here. Turn her on, drop her down. Oh, I forgot to push the button. And let's get to going and see what we come up with. Well, it seems to handle this no problem. Yeah, it seems to be able to handle this planter without, or the cedar without even thinking about it. It just ready, set, go. I wasn't quite sure how well it would work, being it had such a high gearbox in it, but apparently it can lug right down and doesn't seem to have any issue pulling the cedar. So that's good. Square corners. I forgot what that was like. We haven't had square corners on a field for, well, long time. Little different. Oh, I missed a spot there. We'll come back and get it when we're doing the ends here. We're just kind of getting the edge of the field marked out. Let's see here. Get right back up in this corner. Little overseeding into the grass won't hurt nothing. It's already grass. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this field planted, and we'll talk to you here in just a few moments. There we are, ready to finish up this last little bit. Well, that was pretty darn good, I have to admit. Didn't even struggle one bit anywhere on the field. I am impressed by this tractor so far. Makes me wish I could afford it, but I really can't. But very impressive tractor. Very, very impressive. And it rides so smooth. I mean, excuse me, absolutely smooth in the field. And even though it's August, it's very comfortable inside here. I mean, you know, with all this glass and windows and the moonroof, I thought for sure that it would be a little warm and toasty, but no, the AC works incredible on this thing. So I am impressed by it. I did not look, however, I think I could look on the soil map when I get home, whether that field was going to need any lime or not. I might do that real quick. The more I can get done, and well, frankly, use this JCB for, the better. Saves the fuel and the wear and tear on my equipment anyway. But yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. I haven't gotten used to the lack of a transmission in this. It's just you put it in drive and go, or you put it in park or reverse. I mean, that's all there is. It's like almost like driving your personal vehicle automatic, except there's no gears. It's just a synchronous transmission. So I could see that being a positive and a negative. I mean, like right now, that synchronous transmission's kind of struggling here with this hill, but it's working, so I don't really see it as a bad thing. And then yes, it grabs and goes downhill very, very easily. I've noticed. Okay. Well, we'll get this put away back in its little hidey hole it was in, because we won't be needing it for a little while. We got some field work to do first. One thing we'll have to do is we're going to have to get a corn header now for our combine. That's going to have to become a priority fairly soon, because we're going to have more corn to harvest. And I was going to get one anyway, so it's not like it was something I didn't know about or wasn't planning for, but I just wasn't planning for it yet. Oh my. Oh, well, that actually works out just fine. Nope. I don't want to hit the truck. Definitely do not want to hit the truck. So yeah, I mean, we definitely have done a good job with this. So we're going to hook it on to we're going to go ahead and hook it onto the lime spreader after we check and make sure, see if that needs lime. And if it does, then we'll hook it onto the lime spreader and head out with it. See, I guess we better close these doors up. We don't need to be in here for a little while. There we go. Means we'll have to move the New Holland, but that's okay. Oh, I guess I better look real quick. Give me just a second. I'll have a look. Okay, so it looks like the pH level is a little bit off. Well, we're almost completely full here. Whoop, nope. You stay. So we'll move the New Holland over here. Really quick like. And we'll get hooked up to the spreader here and get down there and see what kind of fun we can have with it. Oh, I'm still not used to that steering design. That is so different. And we're almost full. The last time I spread lime, I didn't use all of it. I used just some of it just to do this field over here, and then I was going to go do the other fields that we just inherited, had bought, but well, now it's all these fields down here, so kind of changes things. We'll see you down there at the field. All right, here we are, back down at the field. So I think we'll just start right here. And let's see, pull onto the field here and just turn this on. There we go. And we'll just take off and see what she does. Well, this thing just powers across here. That's amazing. But Yeah, it looks like it is applying a nice level of fertilizer here. I'm impressed. I really am. Or lime, excuse me, lime. See if we can get this corner okay. Yeah, it did okay. Whoop. I gotta start paying attention. Just weird being able to go this fast. We haven't been able to do that in any of the other tractors. This thing just, man, it just goes. So anyway, we're getting her done. Um, I'm starting to think I really don't want to take this back to the dealership now. Yeah, I hate to say that, but man, this thing just really runs nice. But yeah, like I said, I can't justify it right now. Not at this current moment. There we go. Might have got a little lime in that other field, but that's okay. I don't believe it's going to hurt anything. We seem to be leaving a very nice swath here of lime on the field. I don't think our application rate is terribly high, or at least I don't think it is anyway. Let's see if we can catch that right there. We go. All right. But I don't know for sure. I don't have an instrument in here like I do my other one. I don't have my GPS system like the New Holland's got, or the Ford has. Is it New Holland? Yeah, it's a New Holland. So I'm not quite sure exactly how much we are spreading where. But we can't be doing too bad of a job because it seems to be not running through the lime as fast as I have in the past. There's some of those fields like that far north field that we used to have that, man, it took, I don't know how many trips back and forth to get it limed. So I just hope we have enough to finish this field. I'd hate to have to leave just a little itty bitty path because we don't have enough lime. Oh, missed that spot. Well, I guess it decided it didn't need it apparently. Alright, let's see if we can get this one here too. There we go. Yeah, I noticed every now and then it misses just a little bit if it's not very big. These sensors just aren't very good at that. I don't know what the deal is, but oh, it's going to be close, I think. I think we're going to be right down to the wire. Let's find out here. I have a feeling we're going to run out. Yeah, we just ran out and we got just a little bit left. If we would have filled up before we left, we probably could have filled it. But anyway, I'll run back up, refill this, and then come back down and lime it, and we'll see you here in a few moments. Okay, I put just a little bit in, enough to cover what was left on this field, and yeah, that should do it, I would think, for what is left of the field. We should be okay. Yeah, that's looking really good. But just silly to run out of lime that close to being done. Terrible deal, but I guess it is what it is. It's probably not going to catch that spot. See if it catches this one here or this one. Oh, no. Interesting how that works, like the sensors can't pick it up or something. Okay. Whoop. Oh, it was just shutting itself off. Whew. Thought we were going to lose all of our lime. That stuff's not expensive, but in reality, it's not cheap either. Lime is rather expensive, so for the amount of it you have to use. Well, I think that's got that taken care of. I think I'm going to call the co-op and just have them come and fertilize that, and that way I don't have to fight with it. As I mean, they can come do that probably pretty quick, and the equipment they use will cover a lot of ground, and I'll have them check the other fields that are down there and just go ahead and have them apply fertilizer to those, all the ones that are planted if they need them. And at least that'll cover that part of it. Um, I don't know what that'll be. That shouldn't be terribly expensive, I wouldn't think. I mean, if it is, well then we live and we learn, and next time I'll take care of it. But for the time being, we'll just go ahead and have it done. But yeah, I am impressed by this tractor. I really am. Other than like right here where it's struggling and pulling hard. But I think all the tractors struggled and pulled hard through here with something attached to the back of them. So I guess can't be a bad thing. But anyway, we'll get this put away back in the yard where it belongs, and then we'll see if there's any other little chores that need to be done today. That I know of, I don't believe there is, but I could be wrong. Oh, I do know of another one. We do need to feed the cattle. They are unfortunately starting to get low on their food. And one of the next things we're going to be doing is cultivating, but we might not do that right away. So let's go ahead and we're going to back up here in front of the, oh boy, this is so touchy. We're going to back up here right in front of the trailer. There we go. It's probably good enough. And let's see here. Well, we'll use the JCB to run the feed mixer here. There we go. Bring the feed mixer over here to our bale storage. And oh, I better leave that running. Now I think about it, we're going to need that. And we'll go ahead and get our Ford over here and get some bales lifted in there. There we go. That ought to be out of the way to get the Alice out of there. That I know of, we shouldn't need the new truck for a little while. Let's see. Yeah, this has become a very handy little tractor. Just for running around the yard and doing things. It's really helped. Okay, we need to lift that a little bit, drop that bucket, and pick up the silage fork, but it works for bales too. We'll get over here and get some bales loaded in there and get some feed mixed up. And then our cows can be a little bit happier. Now let's see, first thing we're going to need is we're going to have a straw bale. Go ahead and get that in there. Whoops. A little shorter than the old one was. So hard to see how far out there I need to go with these bales. Okay. Oops. Oh, this may not lift as good. Oh, we'll make it work though. There we go. We'll get him in there one way or the other, I guess. I didn't think about that as far as the height that it could reach when we did this. I guess this tractor may not have the best reach. There we go, silage bale. Lift her all the way up and have a look. Ooh. This could be interesting. Push it in, push it in. Oh, no. Well, that could be a problem in the future. Whoa. That is a very heavy bale, isn't it? Even with that weight on the back of there. So can we just tip it up and over? Can we push it up? Oh, I don't want to break my machine here. There we go. There we go. That pushed her up in there. Now, I haven't used these big square bales before, so I'm not quite sure what the mixing ratio might be on them. Let's put this as far down as I can. That's good enough. Not sure what the mixing ratio is going to be. But if we have this problem, I might have to look into a... I'll probably go with a different loading wagon versus getting rid of this tractor and loader. Yeah, not a prayer. Oh, is that going to be a problem? Let's have a look-see here. No, that came into spec. We could use, I think, another silage bale. I think we'll do the trick. That's kind of the more expensive of them. Grab another silage bale here. Whoops. Didn't have the forks in that one very good, did I? Okay. Get this lifted up to the sky. Really got to just hook it on that edge. Hope, nope. And hope that it falls in. There we go. Now, let's see, how much more do we need? Okay, ratio's still looking good. And we are almost full. I think we're going to call that good. That ought to be enough to get them through. Of course, we do have some mineral feed over in the shop. We'll add in there. That'll help with the ratio a little bit too, I do believe. And we'll just put this right here, back where we had it. just leave this attached because we're probably going to need it soon. Well, or again. Put that weight down. There we go. And, oh, yep, that's a little tight. I'm going to squeeze my butt through there. Okay. So we'll run this back over to the shed where we've got the mineral feed. Yep, something this tall definitely is not going to work. I do like the way that it unloads, but yeah, if it's this tall, that's going to be a bad deal in the long run for us. And I think I'm about out of mineral feed. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I think we are about out. Okay, let's hop up here. And let's see here. We'll just put some in. We don't want to overdo it, but we want to make sure there's enough. Oh, there was just enough apparently. Okay then. Now we're out of mineral feed as well. Well, let's head down there and we're going to get the cattle fed. Yes, my slow cattle, my stuttering cattle. There you go. I'll throw you some, I'll kick it up for you. There you go. Oh, there. You can eat it straight as I throw it at you. How's that sound? There you go. All right. Well, that's working out fairly well, I see. And that cow seems to be eating it right as it goes in. And look, we got more of them coming in for the fresh food. Even from clear out in the middle of nowhere. So that's great. That's awesome. That means we're doing something right, I think. I didn't even look at their straw today to see how their straw is. Well, while that's unloading, we'll just run over here and look. Oh, their straw looks pretty good. Their bedding is setting pretty good. Yep, that cow's eating it right as it comes out. Amazing. Okay, back in here. We're just over halfway done. Roughly. For what we did have in here. Oh, we got one down here. Let's bring it down here. There you go, cow. There's some fresh down here. Oh, and those guys back here. Let's see. Can I shoot it over this other cow? Nope, I can't shoot it over the other cow. So it's going to have to go right here. I was going to try and shoot it down for those. Oh, no, they figured out they're coming down here. So that works out. Sure does take quite a bit of food to feed these cattle. But again, that's why we planted that grass down there. Is it just needed to be done. It really did. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, that should get them by for a few more days. Anyway. Yeah, I think we will look at maybe the next size smaller. At least something we can use our front loader in order to get it in there. I originally had a smaller feed mixer, but I knew we were going to be getting cattle and a larger amount of cattle, so I went for a larger one, and this one just happened to be a new brand on sale, and I didn't turn that one very good, did I? A new brand on sale and the right price, and so I bought it. But I might be rethinking that now. Anyway, um, I think for the time being, that's all we're going to do with the JCB today. And we better not park it here because I might be using it later elsewhere. Let's just put it over here under in the shade trees. Or at least they will be shade trees later today. We'll just park it right over here in the grass. That'll work. That way when they come get it, it's ready for them. And I think for now, that's where we're going to cut it for the time being. And we'll see you later on today. Bye for now.